What is up, guys? Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Today I have my Cressida, which I have been driving. Finally, after 2 years of owning it, I have been driving it daily for about a month now, and everything's been mint. And every vehicle I own, I want to modify, and for some reason I fell in love with Underglow. I always thought it looked bad, but now that I've modified my cars in that way to where they can pull it off, I went ahead and did my Subaru about a couple months ago, and now that I'm driving the Cressida daily, I went ahead and got this OPT7 lighting kit, the same exact kit my friends run, the same exact kit on my Subaru, which is outside. And the reason why I picked OPT7 is because it comes in an aluminum case. So you know how most Underglow, I actually have some that I bought. So this was a kit I bought on eBay for like 25 bucks. You can see it's real flimsy and whatnot, and you have to hang it up in multiple different spots so it doesn't become wavy, and then you can see like the Underglow sagging down. I hate the way that looks, but this was $25 and it lasted a week before it started flickering and spots stopped working. So along the side of the car, there's certain areas that wouldn't work all the way. And all my friends run OPT7. It's $100 for this kit, and it is highly worth it because it comes with everything you need. They have an app on your phone that you can use as well, but I just got the remote. Plenty of zip ties. This is some mounting hardware. You just slide that over the tube or whatnot so you can mount it multiple spots. It comes with 3 different fuse tap-ins right here for the mini fuses, regular fuse, and then big fuse. If you want to be lazy with it, it's got the cigarette lighter, which plugs into this box that then plugs into all the wires right here, and then you have the power that actually makes it work, you know, and whatnot. And then more mounting screws, I think, with some whatever. I didn't use that on my last thing, but what I love about the OPT7 kit is you can literally mount it 2 spots. On the ends there's little circles for self-tappers or whatever, and I mount it right there and it does not sag down at all. Pretty easy install on my Subaru, at least. I don't know how it's going to be with my Cressida since I've never wired anything into it, so I'll figure that out. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. I'll put a little montage of my Cressida since y'all haven't seen it in a while, but let's get started. See, I have the Underglow laid out. They don't really make it long enough to fit, so what I've seen people do is they buy 2 sets and then run it that way. It's the actual length of the car, but the side is longer than the front and rear, so you can see this one's quite a bit shorter. But anyways, I have the wires laid out. I have the front one there, the side one at the top, the back one coming to the right, and then that side coming to the front, so I can cross them all over and have them in one spot. That way I can zip tie them up all nice and cleanly. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and mount them on the car now. I now have them all mounted. Let me go ahead and show you. So here is the driver's side. You can see it kind of hangs down, but not enough to be seen from far away. Got it self-tapped there and there. I wanted to stay away from this bar because it's where it jacks up, and I didn't want to go too close here because I do plan on getting side skirts. So if I mounted it right behind here, I think that's where the side skirt mounts, so I'd have to move them. So right there, and you see I have the plug up towards the front. And then here we have the front. I wanted to mount it here but it was too long. It would hit there and hit there, and I couldn't mount it. So I had this little hole. I tried to make that as straight as possible, like that, and I just literally zip tied it there, and it's pretty stable. You know, since this is aluminum, it does stay in its form. It's not gonna sag down like it would if it was that other cheap stuff. I may add another zip tie to hold it flat because it wants to keep going forward, but regardless, it still is good. And I have the wire routed to the driver's side. Here's the passenger side. I kind of got this one more tucked in because I didn't have all the fuel lines and stuff routing here. I had like a perfect little valley to put it, and I have it mounted there. I don't have it screwed in all the way because there's a little gap, but it is very stable. And then same up front here, and I'll run the wire over the transmission and across the exhaust. I might put something to cover it from the heat. And then here we are at the back. I was gonna put it on this bar right here. You can see I even drilled a hole and whatnot, but this is on the bumper, and I plan on getting bigger fiberglass bumpers eventually. And so I was looking, and if I mounted it on this aluminum plate, then you'd be able to see it from the back, and I don't want that at all. So I went to the gas tank strap and literally zip tied it to there. It is actually very sturdy. And then I'll run the wire along the driver's side, tuck it up over there, run all the way down, and then you can't see it from the back whatsoever. And this little part bends down, so I can literally bend that up a little bit and then tuck it away. There we go. Now it looks nice. I'll cut those zip tie ends, make it look better. But now it's time to route all the wiring to that little box up front. And what I did with my Subaru is I went through the carpet and I mounted the box up here, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. There's the fuse box right there that I'm going to be tapping into. I may try to tuck it under my seat. Actually, I have no room under there. Like I said, I haven't done any wiring, so I don't know any places I can tuck it. There's a hole in the carpet right here, which I may, you know, use to my advantage, you know, make it a bittersweet. But anyways, let me route all the wires to that spot. So it kind of looks messy, but I don't know like the best way to do it. But I had to extend every wire. I went over the subframe and then through here for the back one. The front one I went in this little channel, and then this one connects right here, and it's a super long spool. But anyways, there's this one little fitting or whatever for the floor, and I have them all there. I'll probably put a piece of tape there so it doesn't rub the wires bare. But it was a pain in the butt because I could only move the carpet this much. It's super tight, but you can see the hole right there. So now I have all these wires routed out. Like I said, I have this hole here, which I don't know how it got there. It was like that when I bought it, but I'm gonna try to tuck everything down in there and then connect the box down there and run the wire. I wonder if I can and just pop this carpet off. But and the fuse box is right there, so I'll have everything hidden away right here, connect to the power, and then I'll run a switch somewhere. I've never looked into it. I may just leave the switch down here, that way I don't have to do an excessive amount of routing and cutting and stuff and whatnot. So I just have everything out, and I plugged it into the cigarette lighter just to see if it all works. So if I turn the key, nothing on. If I flip the switch, you can see I have underglow, just like that. Front works, side works, and the back works. Kind of like how it shines on my exhaust as well, and the heart down there. But time to figure out how to tuck everything away and then route this properly. I see a little pop clip. I might be able to pop the carpet out to fit it behind there, but I'll see. But let me clean this all up. But I have it all shoved up under here, and now I'm gonna see if I can put all the carpet back. Both these clips broke, but luckily it tucks under this plastic piece that goes under there. and then I put the ground on that bolt right there that comes with it, so all the wires are tucked, and it's really nice looking. Finally, I'm probably gonna add a switch, like a toggle switch, so I can turn them on and off, because my controller's acting funky. I'm pressing buttons and it's not following the buttons orders, so I don't know if it's something with me or the unit, because on my Subaru it's fine, but on this it's acting weird, and I actually can't turn it off unless I unplug it from that little module. But it's late and I just wanted to throw this on. I didn't think it'd be this big of a pain, but like I said, I've never wired on this car before. But anyways, I'm gonna throw everything back together and get some nice shots of it. Alright guys, hopefully y'all enjoyed that. If you have a Cressida, hopefully that helped you a little bit. It wasn't really a tutorial, just me doing it. But anyways guys, follow my 2 Instagrams if you want to see more content. I'm posting my TikToks there. I have like 12,000 followers on TikTok, just posting BS videos or whatnot. But anyways guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, help me out a little bit. You know, I'm trying to make good content. Give me ideas of what y'all like to see or whatnot. I was thinking if I should go with like a Boso Zoku style Zokusha build on this, but I think I'm going to settle on a VIP style since I already have a lot of that stuff. So stay tuned for that. I'll be building more on this. And then I don't know if I mentioned, but I am going to K-swap my Subaru. I have a K24A4 and a K20Z3 head. That's going to take a while, especially since I blew up my Subaru, and I am now blown my 8th engine up, so I'm going to need a 9th Subaru engine in the meantime while I build my K-series on the side. So definitely stay tuned for that. I know y'all love that type of content. So stay tuned. Like I said, you'll see everything on my Instagram and whatnot. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and peace.